All right, what's up, people? Let's get this party started. Super Mario Sunshine, any percent. All right. I can get a ready from the tech. Then I will start the run. Can I start? All right, I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Super Mario Sunshine, infamous for its nice and long intro. I tend not to mind it very much for marathon runs specifically because it allows me to lay down the basics of the game. So what we're going to be doing in this speedrun is we're going to be trying to complete the game as fast as possible. And the way that you achieve that in this game is a little bit different from Super Mario 64. In that game, you have to get 70 stars. But in this game, the objective is to complete all of the worlds, and you complete them by defeating Shadow Mario, who is in the 7th out of 8 shines in every world. Luckily, though, there are a few things that we can do in order to cut some shines or some levels out of the run, which you'll be seeing as I go along. All right, now we get into our first few seconds of gameplay, starting out here on the airstrip. The airstrip's really just kind of a tutorial area. It's not that interesting. We just gotta get over here, get the flood, and then we get a tutorial on how to use him. Because new game mechanics, hooray. But yeah, we have to go through this. But yeah, we do not need to collect any of the blue coins for this speedrun. The amount of shines that we have is completely irrelevant, so we do not need any of the extra shines that we can get from blue coins. Which is something that people tend to get a little bit confused about. But yeah, it's different from Super Mario 64 is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, so Sunshine, it's my main speed game. I've been playing it for around 3 years now, and it's been a blast. You know, like the thing about this game, it's a really nice game for beginners, in my opinion. There's a really active community. There's a lot of resources that can help you to learn the game. And all in all, it's just been a really pleasant experience for me. Like I started speedrunning this, and I was streaming on Twitch, and I got like more experienced speedrunner of the game. Just started talking to me, and he kind of drew me into the whole community and stuff. And yeah, here we are. 3 years later, I'm still playing it, still having fun. But yeah, I just fought the polluted piranha here on the airstrip. Very basic fight. Not really anything to it. This guy, you can just spray him continuously. It doesn't really matter. You just gotta hit him in the mouth. We'll be fighting a few more of those polluted piranhas. They kind of get progressively more difficult as the run continues, but they're still pretty darn easy, and we'll have taken care of all of them by the time we hit the 20-minute mark of the run, so we'll only be seeing those in the early stages. But yeah, right now we're gonna be heading into the courtroom cutscene, which is pretty long. It's like 3 minutes, so we just get to sit here and chill a little bit. Give people some time to gather around here, I guess. Nah, it's still early here at FirstLook Festival. It's only early access right now, I believe. It's like, I don't have my watch, I removed it, but I think it's like 11:15 right now or something. So in about 15-20 minutes, the general public will be allowed admittance, and then we'll get some more people in here, hopefully. Gather round, gather round. Got my boy M3 on the couch here. Going to be playing Super Mario 64 later today here on the stream, and he's also going to be playing it on the main stage, and that's going to be really freaking hype. I'm definitely going to go out there and watch. Unfortunately, I don't think the main stage gets streamed at all. But yeah, we've got a 70-star run on the stream right here later on as well. So check the schedule at bsgmarathon.com/firstlook, by the way. I know maybe if moderators in chat, they can post that. But yeah, and in addition, we've got a bunch of other cool runs today. I know we've got Dark Souls 2 at the end. I forget. We've also got Zelda. Yeah, we got Link to the Past, I think. Randomizer by our boy Cruel. So that should be fun as well. Look at me. I'm sitting here doing my game and I'm plugging other games. But yeah, there's not really a lot to say about this. This cutscene's kind of a meme. Objection! Overruled. Oh yeah. We're already past that part, but whatever. Pay no mind. Pay no mind. Oh yeah, this is almost over. You just gotta listen to Flood monologue a little bit. You may notice that even though the game is in Japanese, like the text is Japanese and stuff, the cutscenes are still English. There's actually, the cutscenes are always in English, no matter what version of the game you play. But yeah, we're on Japanese. For this category, Japanese or the European version doesn't really matter, because if you play on Italian, it's pretty much just as fast. Some argue it's faster, but we don't really know for sure. But yeah, it's about the same. American version is like 10 to 15 seconds slower or something, so it's like it really doesn't matter unless you're like super high level player. It doesn't matter what version you're on, which is another reason why this game is really nice for beginners, because a lot of people own the game and they can just jump in and speedrun it. All right, now we're gonna get started with the run proper. We're gonna be heading straight into another polluted piranha fight. I didn't unlock him. Oh well. Yeah, for this guy, you actually have to time your sprays. So if you spray him while his mouth is closed, then it doesn't do anything. Yeah, another little cutscene. This one's not too long, so it's not that big of a deal. And now we properly meet Shadow Mario. Yeah, you can call Shadow Mario the main antagonist, even though he's not the final boss of the game. Spoilers. He's the guy that we'll be fighting throughout most of the game. Yeah, like I said, we have to defeat him in every world. There are 7 worlds. And we have to defeat him here, so... I messed that up. It's possible to beat him, like, really quickly. Like, all the way over here. But yeah, I messed it up. It's no big deal. Lose a few seconds. I'm gonna try and get something called early M here. I didn't get it. You can clean this M during the cutscene. Now I'll have to do it like this. I need to time it really well. All right, we're heading into Bianco Hills. So right here, we're actually going to be skipping a shine, and this is the only shine that was intended to be skippable by the developers of the game. So you're supposed to beat another polluted piranha, but what you can do, you can either beat the polluted piranha and then hover across the bridge, or you can just use one of these spiders here. They bounce you up really high, and then you can just get straight up onto the windmill. Like so, and then we go to Petey Piranha, who will give us the second shine of this world. All right, so this is the final cutscene that we'll be seeing for a while, luckily. Yeah, the start of this game is pretty cutscene heavy, but after that it kind of quiets down a bit. And luckily, some of the cutscenes that are actually in like the midsection of the game, we can skip those using some neat glitches, which is really nice. Right, PD Piranha, not a very interesting boss fight. He can attack you, but if you stand to the side of him like this, then he will always turn and open his mouth, and then you can spray him. Nothing to it. So yeah, what I'm doing there is called a spam spray, by the way, like this, where you shoot a ton of water. Normally, if you do that on the ground, you would get a backflip if you press A while holding R, but if you do it in the air, then you just spray water. And it's really useful. It wasn't really, or at least we don't think that that was intended by the game developers, but I mean, it's in the game. It's not really a glitch. It's profoundly useful, though. And with that, we read straight back into Bianco Hills. Because now we're going to be doing a secret level, which some people may know them as the Floodless level. Levels, plural. But here we're going to be doing some Super Mario 64 style platforming because we will not have Flood. Once we head inside of this cave here. The Shadow Mario is a jerk. He takes Flood away from us, and now we are on our own. And with some fancy jumping, we head straight to the Shine. All right, so now we actually, we're not going to go straight back into the level because there's this guy over here, another polluted piranha. And as you can see, the game kind of showed it to us with that little cutscene. And that's going to keep happening until we beat this guy. So we want to beat him right away so we don't get more of those cutscenes. So that's why I'm going straight here. So similar to the other ones, just spray him 3 times. But I'm also going to clean that. I want to go over here. Because, surprise, there's another one. And after we beat this guy, we're going to do something cool. It's called Travel Skip. So we're going to enter Bianco Hills again while that guy's dying. And look at how freaky, look how this looks. It's super weird. But yeah, normally after that guy like dies, you would be teleported to where he was, but we skipped that by entering the Bianco Hills again. So that's why it's called Travel Skip, because you don't have to travel back. All right, this level, first red coins level in the game. One's pretty difficult. Oh, I went above the coin. Oh, we can just get up here like that. No biggie, no biggie. And that is 8 red coins. Oh, that guy hit me. What a jerk. All right, I don't want to get hit by that guy, too. I'm gonna be a little bit safe here. There we go. Still pretty all right. Pretty all right. And then for the final level that we're going to be doing here in Bianco Hills for a while, because after this we've got some other stuff that we want to be taking care of. But it's the return of PD Piranha. And he is a lot more annoying this time around. And the reason for that is that basically this is a luck-based level. So PD Piranha, he's going to be flying around. And the way that he flies around is random. And there's only certain spots where he will stop, and then you can actually hit him. But yeah, sometimes he flies around for much longer than other times, so you're doing like a record attempt, be it a personal record or a world record, you're going to want to get some good luck here. Otherwise, you may find it difficult to beat that record. But yeah, that was actually a very good first spot for him to go. And he can also give you a tornado there. He didn't, which is nice. It saves a few seconds. Gonna get a 1-up here to refill my water. Okay, and now he's going over the wall. That's bad luck. He takes a lot of time whenever he does this. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, he's gonna go back here. And I gotta wait for him. Okay, there's the tornado, as you can see. Gotta wait for him to do that. And there's the second hit. We're just gonna swag out a little here. While he's thinking about where to go. All right, PD, where are you gonna go? I gotta go back here. He was pretty nice to us, all things considered, I think. Not the worst pattern. Only one tornado as well. Not bad, PD, not bad. I will allow this. All right, so the shine is going to be right around here. So we're just going to stand here, and then at the right moment, do a ground pound. And what do you know? You get the shine. All right, so that's it, because right now we want to be heading to Gelato Beach, because there's another one of those nasty polluted piranhas over there. And yeah, that's a little bit further away than, farther away, I should say, than Rico Harbor was, which was where we beat that other guy. Oh, wow, I messed this up again. Wow. That's unlike me. Oh, well, it happens. Oh. Gonna take some damage if I stay there. All right, we're good here. Yeah, similar deal. There's gonna be another one of these guys popping up. And yeah, we actually want to be heading into this level. I want to get some speed when I enter this cutscene here, so that Mario will slide. You kind of stop there. But yeah, you want to slide all the way up to this M. If at all possible. All right, so now I'm going to be doing the biggest skip in the game. So here in Gelato Beach, the 8th shine of the world is actually available in every single level. And we're going to be getting that by using a little glitch. So I'm going to use that coconut, and I'm going to use it to get the shine here. I'm going to go right through this roof. Like so. And by doing that, you pretty much skip having to do the entirety of Gelato Beach. Like right now, we can just go straight to Shadow Mario, and then we'll have completed Gelato Beach. And it is aptly called the Gelato Beach Skip. But yeah, this saves you from having to do about 10 minutes worth of levels, so really nice. This was discovered in 2014. So before I started playing the game, actually, it was right around when this skip was found that I started watching the game. I wasn't playing it at that time. Beat Shadow Mario as quickly as we can. And I'm going to take a sip from my water. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Let's move on to the next world. This is also an unintended thing, getting up here without the rocket nozzle. The developers expected you to use the rocket to get up there, but you can just do it with a fancy wall kick. And now head into Beyond the Village. Oh, we gotta shoot these guys into the water there so they cool down a bit. Because they are hotheads. All right, I got a little bit of bad luck here. These guys are also a little bit luck dependent. Whenever they reach an intersection, the direction that they go in is random. So they can either go one way or the other. I was gonna say they can go right or left, but sometimes they can go straight. Depends on the intersection. Either way, that's not important. We collected the shine. That's all that matters. Yeah, at most you're going to lose like 5 or 6 seconds from that, so it's not a very big deal. Provided that you play it well, of course. Mistakes can always happen. They're the bane of every speedrunner. All right. So now we're going to be racing a professional speedrunner here. Piantissimo. Yeah, Piantissimo is similar to Koopa the Quick in Super Mario 64. We gotta race him to that flag. Fortunately for us, he's pretty slow. He just walks. He does some dives, I guess, but we can water slide, baby. Yeah, water sliding is the fastest way of moving around in this game. It's actually faster than the turbo nozzle, believe it or not. The main advantage that the turbo nozzle has is that you can use it in water, which you obviously can't deal with water slides, but yeah. That's why you see me use water sliding so much. It's just because it's super fast. You'd want to avoid using the nozzles in general because it generally takes a long time to unlock them. They're not really in useful places. So yeah, beating Piantissimo gets us another shine. And now this level is probably, if you ever played this game as a child, it probably haunted you. It's a floodless level right from the get-go. And oh boy, look at all that hot, fiery goop. I know I spent quite a while on this level as a kid trying to figure out how the heck I was supposed to beat it, but right now, I just do this. So what happens there is that I let one of the enemies hit me, and that gives me some invincibility that I can use to get across the goop without getting hurt. Then you just go straight to where I need to go. Grab Flood, clean the mayor, and collect that nice Shine Sprite. Yeah, it's just one of those levels that's like completely different when you're speedrunning it compared to how you would play it casually. There's actually a lot of different solutions for beating that level other than the intended one. I know that I didn't beat the level in the intended manner when I was a kid, that's for sure. I kind of cheesed it as well. But yeah, now we got one big old chomp. This guy's a little bit too big to shoot him into the water, but Luckily, we got a nice relaxing hot tub in the north side of the village, so we'll be taking him over there. Well, he'll take himself there for the most part. But we're gonna nudge him in. Oh, I messed that up. Whoops. Okay, that's not the way that I was supposed to do this, but it's fine. I can just pull him in the casual way. I wanted to get him to go in here by himself, pretty much. But yeah, because I ran into that wall. Didn't manage to make it happen. I get the shine. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal at all. All right, so next up we got another little glitch coming up called Yoshi Skip. So what you're supposed to do in this upcoming level is you're supposed to collect Yoshi in order to enter a secret level. But in order to unlock Yoshi, you need to beat Episode 4 in Pinna Park. And we haven't been to Pinna Park yet, so we can't use Yoshi. Luckily, though, much like Gelato Beach Skip, there are ways that we can get inside of solid objects here. And we can use that to bypass the need for Yoshi. And it's called Yoshi Skip. Oh, missed an A press there. All right, so this tree right here isn't fully solid. You can just kind of walk in. And then this mushroom, similar deal. Whoop. So normally you'd have to get rid of that yellow stuff that you saw there on the top with Yoshi. Can't get rid of it with Mario. It's impossible. I just need to get these guys to throw us across. Skip that platform. Now I need to wait a little bit because the shine is on the left-hand side here. I am going to do a little trick here that allows this guy to throw me backwards instead of forwards, which is useful. Allows me to get thrown a little bit earlier. But yeah, these guys, they kind of stop and stand still at random. Can lose a lot of time. There we go. Throws backwards. And there's the shine. This next level is kind of a fan favorite. A lot of people really like this level, speedrunners that is. Not sure about regular people, but it has a timer built in, so it's like really nice for speedrunners, and it's a really difficult level to go fast in, so that's why a lot of people like it. It's really challenging and fun. I got a clean 10 Piantas here. They're not teen Piantas. They're either adults or children. Those are the children, and the rest of these are going to be adults. So I'm actually using the backflip here and immediately diving. Yeah, since a backflip also gives you a spam spray, it cleans them really quickly. All right, there we go. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the timer. That's okay. My record is 2 minutes and 14 left. It was about 5 seconds slower. Like I said, this is a very difficult level. The world record is like 2 minutes, 17 seconds left, I think. It's really insane. Really hard. But yeah, with that, we are about to finish up Pianta Village. Gotta take care of Shadow Mario here. Then we'll be moving on to Pinna Park. And first thing, once we get out of this level, is we're immediately going to be doing a cutscene skip. And the way I'm going to be doing that is actually by dying as the cutscene starts. So, I've clipped, or like I've gone through walls a few times in this speedrun already. We're going to do that again. And the thing is that in a lot of places where you can go through walls, there will be basically places pretty much everywhere where if you stand on them for a second, you will just die. Like, the game doesn't want you to be there, so they just kill you. However, because shadows actually kind of stop that from working, so we're going to go out of bounds here, and we're going to be standing on a shadow. Like, we're standing on the shadow here, so we won't die. And now I can set up a very specific position around here. And then I hover, ground pound, sidestep left. So I just went into the cutscene trigger, and I died at the same time. And then we end up over here, right on the cannon. Normally, a cutscene would play before that happens. So we just skip the entire cutscene. And there's actually 2 more cutscenes in this level that we're going to skip. These ones are way easier to skip. But all you have to do to skip these cutscenes is exit the level as you're entering them. So if I just get a lot of speed here with the water slide, then I pause, exit level, and then it takes me straight to this guy, whereas normally there would be a cutscene there first. We're going to be doing that again once I beat this boss. This boss fight is Mecha Bowser, and we are on the roller coaster, and we need to shoot some rockets. Shooting these rockets is actually really annoying, and it's kind of a mistake by the developers, but you have to do something really specific in order for these rockets to actually shoot where you're aiming them. Oh, I missed the first shot. Okay. What I just did there is that I sprayed a rocket that's down here. That rocket, I sprayed it. And by spraying it, you actually you pick it up. So I got it way earlier than I was supposed to get it. We call that early rocket, and it's really difficult. There's pretty much no one who can get that every time. Like, it's a really difficult trick. So I'm glad that I got that. Got me a little bit of damage control because I missed that other rocket. So yeah, fairly good Mecha Bowser fight. And yeah, I exited area again on the end of the fight to skip the cutscene. All right, got another secret level here. And this secret level entrance is guarded by a little mini-boss, Monty Mole. But he's not programmed very well, so we can actually skip him as well. So you're supposed to beat him, and then you're supposed to go into the cannon. That's where the secret is. But if you time a jump just right, you can just go straight in without beating him. Pretty convenient, not gonna lie. All right, this secret level looks a lot harder than it is. Pretty basic. You just gotta time your jumps there so that you jump right before the platforms are about to appear, and then the rest of it is pretty straightforward. It's just jumping and diving a little bit. All right, so we got another red coin shine coming up, and once again, this one is very difficult. There's a lot of stuff that's moving around in this level. There's these 2 huge pirate ships that you need to go on in order to collect some coins, and there's a bunch of enemies that can get in your way. It's really annoying. So hopefully I can do a good job here. All right, looking good. There we go, on these boats. Oh, I actually messed up a little there. Whoops. I've been practicing a different way to do that level, and I accidentally did the wrong thing because of that. My bad, but it's fine. We can salvage it. Just need to go under here and get this coin. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got all those. Now I need to go under here. Whoa, that guy was moving. All right. It fell down a little bit there, but it's fine. All right, not the way I wanted that to go. But oh well, can't win them all. All right, so this next level is the level that will unlock Yoshi. And we will need Yoshi later on because we actually need him in order to unlock Serena Beach. It is possible to get into that level without Yoshi, but it's just a really slow thing to do. So we don't want to do that. We definitely want Yoshi. We also need Yoshi in order to do another trick right afterwards, which allows us to skip a shine. And that one is really, really cool. It looks really weird, but it's a cool trick. All right, so we gotta wake these guys up. Then we gotta defeat them all as close to each other as possible. Because after you beat these guys, you're gonna get a little bit of a cutscene. Okay, I almost messed that up. So you get these cutscenes of the flowers waking up. And if you don't beat them all in one go, then the ones that are still left are just going to lose interest in you, and they're going to walk away, and then you need to go over to them, get them to attack you again. And it just loses a lot of time, so you want to get them all, which we did. Shine get. All right, so now we're going to be doing that trick that I was talking about, and it's called Early Yoshi Go Round. So the shine that we're going to be completing is the Yoshi Go Round secret. But we are not going to go into that episode because it's not available to us yet. Instead, we're going to be going back into episode 3, which was the red coins. And the Yoshi is available there now, and that allows us to do something pretty cool. So we're going to be going into the park without entering the park gate. We're going to be going through the wall. And that allows us to bring Yoshi into the park with us, because normally there's no Yoshi in the park. And we need Yoshi in order to actually enter the secret level. So we will be needing a few of these guys. Oh, he attacked me. That's annoying. All right, and we will need this fruit. And then we need these guys over here. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, that's annoying. And they both died. I gotta go get some new guys. I sprayed him a little bit too early. You need that platform that's created by spraying the enemy with Yoshi. You need that to be at a very specific height. And then you can go through the wall with it. Like so. Wait, oh. I thought he was attacking me already. That was my mistake. That's not good. Okay. Wow, this is embarrassing. I usually don't mess this up so badly. Come on, get through. I need to get 2 more guys. I couldn't see him. I couldn't see the shadow of the guy on the first time, so that's why I thought he was already like attacking me. I wasn't sure. Come on, boys, come with me. Okay, we got a lot of them now. That's not necessarily a good thing. Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. All right, so right now, this area that we're hovering over, you cannot go here normally. Like, there's a huge invisible wall that you won't be able to get through, but you can do it with this Yoshi platform. And then we need an orange Yoshi. Wow. Okay. We need orange Yoshi to enter the secret level here. That had never happened to me before, getting on top of it right there. That was weird. Okay, so I didn't actually save any time by doing the trick because I messed it up twice, which is disappointing, but hey, what are you going to do? It happens. Marathon luck, right? All right, and then we just do the secret level. And we get the shine. So that skipped episode 5 of Pinna Park. So now we can go to Shadow Mario and finish up the world. And that puts us at about the halfway point of the speedrun, so... That is a thing. All right, let's defeat Shadow Mario here. There we go. I really like this guy. He plays a different tune if you spray him. All right, 20 shines. Okay, so now we're going to be heading to Rico Harbor. Which is that level that we unlocked near the start of the run. Now we're actually going to complete it. You can actually enter from the bottom here, but you just float up through the thing. It's just how the game works. Don't question it. All right, episode 1. And Rico Harbor is kind of similar to Bianco Hills because there's a boss fight here that we need to do twice. This time it's Gooper Blooper. Wasn't supposed to grab that box, but it's fine. I gotta rip off his tentacle and that will trigger the boss fight. Get a little introductory cutscene, just like with Petey. All right, so what you're normally supposed to do is you're supposed to pull off all of his tentacles. But if you time it just right, you can just grab his mouth and he won't attack you. So there's no need for us to abuse Gooper Blooper any more than necessary. Oh, I let go a little bit too early there. That's my bad. Try to let go of him as early as possible, just to save a little bit of time. I messed it up there. Yeah, Gooper Blooper being kind of unique in that you only really need to hit him twice. It's kind of unusual for a Mario boss. But there you have it. That's him, and we'll be seeing him again in a few shines' time. Well, I don't need to worry about him for right now. We will be seeing some more bloopers immediately, though, because we are going to be, well, the game is going to try to get us to ride some bloopers, but we're actually just going to say, nah, I'm good. So we'll be seeing some bloopers here, but not very much of them. But yeah, there's the bloopers in shiny colors. But we're just going to go into the sewer. And I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to head in here just like that. And that way we don't need to ride a blooper. So similarly over here, instead of grabbing the blooper, I'm going to go up onto this wall. Like that. And then that's just going to start the race because they're like, oh, you're on the track. So I'm going to hit a checkpoint here. It's invisible. And there's another checkpoint over here. Right here. And then we head to the finish. 2015. Not the current year, but close enough, right? At least it's not 2016. Everyone seems to have hated that year. I was indifferent. This next shine is another one of those that's like, compared to how you would do it when you're playing the game normally, it's like way different. So we're going to be doing the caged shine sprite, and normally you're supposed to go through this like huge like number of obstacles, climbing and stuff, jumping, and go into the top of that cage. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to go over here, and we're going to bonk a little bit, apparently. Oh, yeah, and we're going to be going under the cage because they put a nice little way here for us to get in. That makes that a really, really short level. All right, so we got another secret level coming up. This is a pretty hard one. Harder than the ones we've seen so far. The tower secret. Ah. That was not intended, but it's fine. We can just use some wall kicks over here. And we're going to head right in. A lot of diving and jump diving here. Need to be really careful. Ooh, I messed that up a little bit. We can salvage this. Barely. Yeah, I gotta wait here a little bit because I messed up. All right, not too bad. But yeah, you can really easily fall off because of those blocks. They're all turning, and if you get on the wrong side, you just slide off really easily. So you gotta be really careful when you make a mistake. Which I did. It took a little bit of a risk, but it paid off. It wasn't too bad. All right. Now's the return of Gooper Blooper. Not a very exciting level, in my opinion, but who knows? Maybe Gooper Blooper has some fans out there. I just never met him. Oh, a little bit too low. All right, let's just get up there. No more fancy schmancy water slides. Well, not on the cage anyway. Whoops, I forgot about that. That'll happen. All right, Gooper Blooper. She's got to pull on his mouth for longer in this version of the fight. He also has some new attacks, but we're not going to see them. Because we're just that good. Bam. Same old, same old. Gooper Blooper falls into the ocean. And we get ourselves a Shine Sprite. Why does he keep finding these Shine Sprites? I want to find some Shine Sprites without having to try. Working my butt off for these things. All right, so now we are going to be doing some blooper surfing. Because we need to collect some red coins on the water. And as we already discussed, water sliding, can't do it on water. We don't have a turbo nozzle, so going to use some bloopers. gonna take the green blooper. The green blooper has the best handling. It's got the tightest handling, like turns. All of them are the same speed if you're holding up on the control stick. The green blooper will slow down if you don't hold up on the control stick, but we don't really need to do that because his handling is just so good. So we can just collect the red coins just like that. You can't actually get off of the blooper, so it's actually a little bit annoying that you have to collect the shine while on the blooper. Especially if you're using one of the other two bloopers, it can be really, really hard to do, actually. I'm sure that a lot of people have, like, died there after already collecting all the red coins. Yeah, that's a pretty tricky level, I would say, for a casual player of the game. All right, this Shadow Mario is the easiest one in the game, and I'm going to show you how to speedrun this Shadow Mario right now, all right? So when you load into the level, you just do a little bit of a jump, and you go to the left a little bit, then you start walking, and then when you reach these stairs here, you just start spraying. And there you have it. Kill Shadow Mario super quickly. That's how you speedrun this shine. All right, so now we're going to be finishing up the rest of Bianco Hills that we left behind at the start of the run. Only 2 more shines in there. Oh, okay. Camera didn't turn for me there. There's Shadow Mario with the Yoshi egg. We'll be taking care of that after we're done here in Bianco. All right, here's another secret shine, and this one is very difficult. It's not like the most difficult, but this one gives a lot of people trouble. There's a pretty hard jump that you have to do at the start of it. All right, we're just gonna head up here. This is the Dirty Lake secret, so it's all the way across the lake. But we can just kind of float over there for the most part by doing this. There you go on these logs. No need to get dirty or wet. All right, so here's that hard jump coming up right here. That is pretty difficult. There are a lot of different ways to cross that gap, but none of them are easy unless you just want to ride the cube. But then you're being slow, and we want to speed run, so. This last section up here is also pretty hard, and it loses a lot of time if you die, because you have to ride this whole cube thing again. No such thing as a checkpoint in Super Mario Sunshine. Well, there you go. Oh, yeah, as you can imagine, those platforms constantly flipping, doing some tight jumps on them. Easy to fall down, and then you lose 50 seconds. Which is not a very nice amount of time to be losing when you're this far into a speed run. Approaching the late game. All right. You're picking up our 5th Shadow Mario kill here. There he goes. Give me that shine. Gotta wait so long for those to land. All right. So now we kick Shadow Mario's butt once again, and we head to Serena Beach. Give me the banana. Thank you. Yoshi always wants a banana here, which is nice. In the other places where we find Yoshi, he's going to be wanting a random fruit most of the time, so I have to kind of check what fruit he wants. Not the case here. All right, we're going to be fighting the Manta, and the Manta is a freaking hard boss fight. I know a lot of people really hate this guy from when they played the game as a kid. He's not necessarily difficult in a speedrun setting, but he is very luck-based. It's very hard to get consistently fast clears of this boss fight, so let's see what happens. Got the technique, we just need a little bit of luck. All right, so I'm gonna head over onto this hut, and that will cause him to turn around, which puts him in a better position for me to kill him. I got a hit. That's annoying because it puts you further away from the action. I want to get that guy. Right, I want to find any of these guys that are still big. There we go. There we go. Okay, now they're purple. That's what we want. Now we just clean up. 'Cause they'll all be coming towards me now, so. All right, there we go. Just a few more. All right, and then we look into the sun. Because it actually changes Mario's angle, the way he's facing when we come out of this little cutscene here. And then we can head straight to the Shine Sprite. Like so. All right, so the late game of Super Mario Sunshine is kind of notorious for having a few really hard secret levels. The one that's coming up is considered one of them by most people. Serena Beach 2. Very easy to die on this secret. There's a pretty hard jump at the end of this one. Also, getting into the secret can be kind of finicky. We'll see if we have any trouble there. Yeah, you gotta bounce on these ghosts. The boos. Oh, I made a mistake. Whoops. That's fine, though. Okay, we get in there. Oh, wow. I didn't get a jump. But that's fine. Yeah, those jumps are pretty annoying. And then here we need to do something that's called a momentum spin, which I've already done in a few places. But yeah, here if you miss it, you just die. So don't want to miss that one. Definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, that's a fairly difficult level. Managed to not die, so that's all good. All right, so this is another level where you're gonna laugh when you see the way that we do it in the speedrun compared to the way that you're supposed to beat this level. So in this level, you're supposed to go all throughout the hotel, solve some puzzles, find Yoshi, or get a fruit for Yoshi, I should say. Get Yoshi, then go into the attic and clear the way there by eating some enemies. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a banana and we're gonna go straight up here. And we're just gonna go through this wall like that. And there you go, that's the shine. Quick and easy. Yeah, that actually makes it like one of the shortest shines in the game. Whereas it would ordinarily be a pretty dang long one. Alright, we got another secret level here, and there's another little skip or a wall that we're going to go through here. So we need to go into the casino, and normally you're required to play the casino games, which includes playing the slots, and then after you beat the slots, you need to play like a little flip the card minigame where you need to spray the cards, but it's really hard and annoying and just inconsistent, I guess. It feels very random. So luckily, we can go through the wall and enter the secret right away. Because this wall right here just doesn't extend all the way up. I do need to get up here. Can I get a double jump? Thank you. And then we can just go up here. Grab this ledge. And we just jump right over. And we get in there. I need to do some tight jumping here. Nothing too hard in my opinion. Here at the end is another momentum spin jump. We just cross a huge gap like that. So the way that those spin jumps work is that when you do a dive and then roll out onto a slope, Mario will kind of keep some speed that he got from the rollout, and you can use that speed to get more speed on your jump, so you jump farther. Really useful. All right, so this level has not one, or this world, I should say, has not one hard, but it has 2 hard boss fights. Well, this boss fight's not necessarily hard, but once again, is very, very luck-based. I mean, this boss is literally a slot machine, so that should tell you enough. Now, thankfully, the odds that you're up against aren't too unforgiving. There's about a 30% chance of getting perfect luck, which isn't too bad, but still not the best odds in the world. Gonna do this so that he pops up a little bit earlier. All right, let's see. I want fruits. That's not fruits. So that's bad luck right off the bat. All right, there was a question mark in the center there. That means I'm gonna get fruits guaranteed, which is a nice little thing about this boss. All right, and we throw a pepper and another fruit, and then we hit him. So now that I've just gone fruit, I cannot get fruit on this next cycle. It's impossible. So this will never be fruit. And I need to wait for whatever he gives me to actually appear. So it appeared there when he shot it out of his mouth. Okay, more bad luck. That's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. There's the fruits. You made a pepper. Thank you. I'm pretty lucky there. It fell right into my lap. Oh, it went behind him. Okay. It's not a big deal. So yeah, there I got the question mark in the middle, but since I already got fruit last time, I won't get fruit again. I got bubbles, which are annoying because they don't go away. Wow, I'm getting really bad luck on this guy. 3 extra cycles already. Okay. Oh man, all of this is spinning. It's really annoying. No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I wanted to spray the frickin' bubbles. They were getting in my way. Okay, get out of here. Wow, that was one of the worst King Boos that I've had in recent memory, my lord. I got really bad luck, and then the bubbles were just getting in my way. Oh well, marathon luck, I suppose. This run is probably going to be around an hour and 20 minutes if I play well from this point onwards. Which is still 5 minutes underestimate, so that's fine. All right, so this level is very infamous on the Japanese version of the game because it's actually a lot harder on the Japanese version. You need to clean the beach, and it's really strict, and they toned it down a little bit for the international release, so it's easier on the American and the European versions of the game. But yeah, I want to be really thorough here. Ah, backflip. I don't want backflips. All right. 218, not too bad. I'm not very good at this level, admittedly. Probably one of my least favorite levels, to be honest. Not a huge fan. All right, and now we just wrap up Serena Beach by defeating Shadow Mario. Serena Beach, a really long world. 2 very long boss fights. A couple of hard levels. A lot of people really like this world, though. It's personally not really my favorite. But oh well. All right, so long, Shadow Mario. All right, and with that, we are gonna head into the final world of the game, Noki Bay. Noki Bay is quite hard. It's got a bunch of difficult levels. Let's see how we do here. These first 2 levels are very difficult. Got some really hard platforming sections. I missed the wall kick there. Not a big deal. Ah, good ball hit me. Come on, get out of the goop. Okay, that was pretty bad. I was trying to do a really difficult strategy there, and it just didn't work out. And then once you mess it up, it kind of becomes easier to get hit by those goop balls and stuff, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. So yeah, we actually do have to fight that Monty Mole, because you don't have to enter his cannon. He actually needs to be defeated for the shine to appear. All right, so this next level is pretty similar. We gotta scale the cliff. So normally you're supposed to fight Goober Blooper here again, actually, but we've got a neat little trick that allows us to go straight to the shine because the shine is already in the level before you even fight the boss. So We use this spring. And we go through the wall. Like that. And there's the shine. So yeah, skipping a whole boss fight is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Especially with this Goober Blooper. We already saw him twice. Oh yeah, that trick is really easy to do. You just need to run into that corner and then drop the spring and you'll go through the wall. Alright, this level's not that exciting. It's basically a tutorial for the underwater mechanic that is only really used here in Noki Bay. It allows you to use the hover nozzle underwater. Yeah, you gotta collect some red coins underwater here. Yeah, not a lot going on here. And we get the shine. All right, so the reason that that level exists is because of the next level, which is Elimouth's Dentist. And, oh boy, this is a boss fight, and it's a really tricky boss fight. I know that, like, casually, a lot of people struggle on this one, but in a speedrun, it's also really difficult to go super fast on. Basically, there's a few different ways that you can approach this, and it depends on how many teeth you clean at the very start of the fight. I'm going to go for 6, which is the most that you can do. And then I'm also going to do a harder ending of the fight, which saves a little bit of time. Both of those things are easy to mess up. So let's hope it goes well. All right, so we want to grab one of these bubbles that'll be coming up here. First it damages you, but then it replenishes your health because it leaves some air behind. And then we're going to be heading into the fight. All right, there's the air. Now let's do this thing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I almost got eaten there. But I managed to make it work. All right, there we go. So what I did there at the end, getting damaged by that tooth, actually skips a cutscene. Normally, I wouldn't have control over Mario during this, and then when the cutscene ends, which is right now, you would get put all the way up top, so you have to fall down a really long way in order to get to the shine. But now I'm right here when the shine arrives. So that saves about 15 to 20 seconds, which is a really nice time save. All right. So next up, the speedrunning prodigy returns, Piantissimo. And believe it or not, this time he's even slower than the first time around. So this is not a very exciting level. I think you'll find the level after this one to be quite cool, though. But yeah, right now we gotta race the slow guy. Oh wow. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Talk to you. That's where we need to go. Let's just look at how slow this guy is. Look over here. Bonk. He just kind of does this. And then he just like casually swims. Like, he doesn't even go straight to the flag. The flag is over there. He's swimming over here. I don't know what he's doing. Piantissimo doesn't really care. Oh, yeah. We'll go over here. I want to stand in a specific position here and do this. Allow us to grab the shine a little bit faster. There's Piantissimo. You can hear him leaving the water. As you can see now, Mario's facing the shine, so we can just do this. That would normally not be the case. All right. 2 more shines left, and then we enter the final level, which is Corona Mountain. But this shine right here is Noki 6. It's a really hard secret. Most people consider it to be the hardest one. And it's right at the end of the speedrun. So as you can imagine, a lot of personal records have been lost on this level. Let's see if our marathon run here can survive the level. Oh, wow. Hate it when that happens. Okay, there we go. No big deal. All right, let's do this secret. Oh, wow. That was a silly mistake. Okay. Not entirely the way I'd planned it, but still pretty good. Oh yeah, we do that entire level in one go without any mistakes. It looks so good. But yeah, really hard level. It's really important to not die there, like no matter what you do. I know that especially when I was a beginner, I died so many times, like at the start of that level, and good God, it is not a fun experience. But yeah, that's part of speedrunning. You're gonna lose runs. Not everyone is gonna be what you want it to be. And there's the final Shadow Mario. And we're heading into end game. So now when we when we enter the plaza, we'll get this special cutscene. The entire place is flooded. And we get the ability to enter Corona Mountain. Yeah, there's the flood. Kind of silly. And we actually head in here before Shadow Mario, because he's slow. Corona Mountain, very treacherous. You obviously don't want to fall down into the lava below. You also don't want to get hit by those spikes or the fire. Pretty much either one of them is going to be an instant death. Want to be careful there. All right, let's do a speedboat. Many people probably have traumatic memories of this boat, but there is actually logic to how it works, believe it or not. All right, I am doing a trick here called rocket storage. Messed it up a few times, but yeah, I can shoot all the way up to the top in one go. Don't have to go on those clouds or anything. Just shoot straight up. It's really nice. And here I present to you probably the lamest Bowser fight in any Mario game. Bowser in a hot tub. Also, he's the size of a building. Oh, yeah. We're just going to beat him real quick. Just need to ground pound these 5 spots. Then we are done. Time is when I hit the last ground pound, which is the one that's coming up. And time. All right, 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 15 seconds. That's about what I predicted when I was in Serena Beach. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. That was Super Mario Sunshine Any Percent. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the run, very beginner-friendly speedrun. So if you're at all interested in speedrunning and you like this game, I would really suggest that you give it a try. For any of you guys that are right here at the stand, we've got the Get Yourself Speedrunning over there where you can ask some questions and maybe try out some stuff in a game. So give that a try and maybe enter the competition here as well. We've got F-Zero GX competition. Huh? Yeah, and I will actually be playing some Sunshine on the Get Yourself Speedrunning in a bit, so feel free to join me over there. And yeah, right now we're going to be going to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on the stream.